What's up guys, you're just in time for Just in Time. Now today I was going to talk about a more serious topic, so it's going to be a more serious note. And it kind of started with me talking to my friend a couple nights ago, and we were just catching up after a long time of not seeing each other because I've been away. I've been in Greece, if you guys know, and then right after that I was in Langkawi, so I hadn't seen him for almost 2 or 3 weeks. And we're just catching up. He was telling me about the business that we're doing together, the struggles that he's having, even how he's feeling. He's feeling his whole life is just not wired properly and he's lost direction and everything. So we're just catching up on all of that. And suddenly the topic of loneliness came up. And it's weird because I've never actually said this into a camera before. And in fact, I don't really tell people about this either, but I have a huge problem with loneliness as well. And it was crazy to me because here's this guy who is so kind. He's just so caring at his core. And you will never meet anybody that has met him for the first time or that knows him that will say that, I don't like this guy or he comes off weird. Everyone that I meet, and even my personal friends that I've met him a couple times before, they're like, he's such a cute guy. And they're girls, by the way. And he's so funny, he's so cute, he's so caring, and he's so soft-spoken, he's so polite. And basically, nobody says anything bad about him. And he's got friends, and he may be a little shy at first, but he's good at his core. Basically is what I'm trying to say. And when he told me this, he was telling me that he actually has this sense of loneliness, and sometimes he actually doesn't feel good about himself. He doesn't like himself. And he doesn't like how sometimes he just feels that he is inferior to other people, especially in a conversation, and especially if he's talking to somebody, like me, who is more outspoken, we kind of command the conversation more. He actually feels more inferior when he's speaking to people like that. And it just blew my mind because I didn't know that other people went through this. And if you are following my Instagram, I did put a story right after that, and I did have 1 or 2 friends talking to me and hey, I feel this way too. And here's the messed up thing, I didn't expect that feedback to come from those particular friends. I always saw them as, independent and self-sufficient, and basically people that wouldn't go through this problem. But when I flipped it over, the thing is, that's what people think about me. They don't believe that I go through loneliness. They don't believe that somebody with that amount of a social circle, with that amount of that type of high-profile social life, not to say that I'm famous, but I normally have a lot of people surrounding me. They don't believe that someone like that can go through something like loneliness. And another friend of mine actually brought this point up. He said, loneliness and being alone are 2 separate things. And that's exactly that. He really hit the nail on the head, because that's what I've been trying to tell people. Although I'm surrounded by people, that's not the point. The point is that in essence, I don't feel good about myself. And I was trying to tell that guy, that friend of mine that I was speaking to, that this is it, man. I mean, we choose to put ourselves through this alone. We want to go through this alone because sometimes we don't feel worthy. Number one, sometimes, I'm not generalizing, this is just how I feel. Sometimes you don't feel worthy to tell people, or in his case, it was more like, who do I turn to? Where do I go? And you see, that's the actual reason that I got into psychology. I wanted to help people like him, to help people that are questioning, where do I go? Who do I turn to? If I have this problem, what am I supposed to do? Who do I talk to? And I thought in my head, my 17-year-old head, that psychology was the only way to go about this. The only way to have a professional type of, be in a professional seat. Like if you're sick, you go to the doctor. And if you're feeling lonely, or if you're feeling depressed, or you're feeling anxious, and you have these attacks, a psychologist is who you go to. But guess what? That's not the case here. Because we don't even recognize this as a problem. My friend just kind of thought that this is something he's going through. And in essence, I was so grateful that he actually reached out to me. And it doesn't have to be me in particular, but what I'm saying is I'm so glad he actually reached out to somebody, because a few days before that, I had done just that. I had gone through a really bad episode, and a couple of my friends noticed that. And when they questioned me, they kind of put me on the spot, they were asking me about it. Those are friends that I trust, that I really, really trust in my life. Okay, I'm not to that extent, but I like them, And I trust them more than other friends. Let's just put it at that. And I opened up to them, and guess what? They were kind of telling me things that really I hadn't thought about. And I'll go into that in another video because I want to kind of focus on my friend and how what he did kind of helped him out a little bit. And what I'm trying to say is, you may feel lonely, but reaching out to a friend that you trust, or having a strong support group, a strong circle of friends, let's just say, that you really, really trust, and you know that they love you and you love them. That's what I'm trying to talk about, because I'm surrounded by friends. I know a lot of people in a lot of different social settings, but I don't trust any of them. I mean, not to say that I don't like those friends, but I wouldn't trust them with these problems of mine. And what my friend did was that he was vulnerable, which is what I'm trying to say as well, is to be vulnerable in this really, really insecure spot that you're at. To be vulnerable and to just confide in somebody, because to hear him say that I helped him out and that I kind of made him feel better, I kind of clarified stuff, wow, that just made me feel so, I can't even describe the feeling, but it's just an insane thought that you as an individual, this life helped another life. And what was made it more meaningful to me is that I go through the same thing too. And here I was, just being helped by a couple friends, and 2 or 3 days later, I have the opportunity to do so again. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. We don't get that opportunity unless we allow the opportunity to other people. And I noticed that, wow, I just had an epiphany, is that we are actually empowering other people to be that strong person in our lives when we are vulnerable, when we kind of open up that opportunity. And I'm so glad that I gave my friends that chance to be empowering to me, because it really, really helped. And now that bond that we have is even stronger. And right after that, I had an opportunity to empower somebody else. And I'm so 100% sure that he is going to be able to be empowering to somebody else. And that's exactly what I told him. This is not just for you, it's for the lives that you will impact later on. And that's kind of the message I want to send out to everybody right now. If that's you, if you're in that mindset of you're just so lonely, you hate yourself, you feel you're not worthy, you are insecure about yourself, and you know what, you just don't like who you are as a person, I would strongly suggest get some friends, get some social circles, get some people that you really, really trust, just like I did, just like my friend did, and confide in them. Now, I'm not saying confide in everybody, because I've made that mistake before, and I'll probably talk about that in another video. I'm saying find those few people that you really, really trust. If they tell you jump, you will jump. And confide in them, allow them to be the empowering person in your life so that you can fix this. You can fix this vessel so that this vessel is prepared to be empowering to somebody else. And again, epiphany, if I had not allowed my friends to be that empowering source those couple days ago, guess what? I don't think I would be in the right state of mind to help this other friend that just told me about his problem. And so it's a huge cycle, and I'm so confident and convicted that if we just keep this cycle going, we're going to touch lives, one at a time. And that's what I made this video for. I really, really hope that this gets out to, somebody that's feeling the way that we feel, that my friend and I feel, and that you will do something to change in your life, and you will actually be the change agent of somebody else that you know. So until next time, thanks for being just in time. We're just in time. Stay tuned. Stay happy.